Yeah, well, like we said before in our conversation before this, like you kind of make yourself vulnerable, right? When
Yeah.
you offer help, when you offer a hand. It's like the image of like, someone drowning and you offer your hand to pull them out and then they pull you in,
Yeah.
right, into the water and then you're both drowning. So there's something to be said about that for sure.
Yeah.
And I think that's why I was kind of saying that, like, especially for us with hard hearts like me, we should start in the community of the church to practice charity and almsgiving and brotherly love, love for neighbor, I should say, because those are people that we see frequently and that we know,
Yeah.
right? And trust a little bit,
Yeah.
right? I hope more than a little bit, but you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so we have to start there. If we can't even do that, then how are we supposed to, show love of neighbor for the bloody guy that was robbed and mugged, that the Samaritan passed by? Because that's basically the same story, right? It's like
Yeah. Yeah.
you
That's a
see
good
a,
point.
guy lying on the side of the road.
Like,
The
I don't
Samaritan
want
is,
none of that mess.
yeah, exactly. And he doesn't know like what happened to that guy,
Yeah.
could have been a gangster and it was a gang fight, who
Yeah.
knows?
He might have
Right?
had Ebola and just got messed up.
Truly, honestly, right?
Yeah.
So I think there's something to be said there. But that just shows our own weakness, our own limitation, right? In terms of our faith, because it takes a lot of trust in God that, like, what I'm doing here is not going to end up in my, to my detriment,
No,
right?
yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I mean, I think it takes like small steps. Like, I try to make it a point to like smile and wave hello and say hello and good morning, happy Lord's Day to folks at church. Sometimes people that get caught up in their own lives, or they're just like, I saw you like 100 times already, but I try to wave and say hello to them like it's like the first time that I saw them or something.
Yeah. Or even, like, especially if you're in a bigger parish, but even in small parishes, there's people that you don't interact with, right? And even in churches, right, people tend to kind of click,
Yeah,
and
I don't like
you
to
have,
get clicky.
right. So even just making an effort to make a connection with someone you don't interact with every Sunday,
Yeah, yeah,
right, is an effort towards community building.
yeah,
Even
yeah,
if it's that like weird guy with the disheveled hair, like in the corner that, kind of keeps to himself, like, especially that guy is, who we should reach out to and, just establish a relationship with.
yeah,
And, the church, when I talked about the government providing welfare, in the old days, it was the church that pretty much did that. The church took
yeah,
care of the poor and the widows and the orphans,
yeah,
right? And the church obviously was supported financially and otherwise through the local community.
yeah,
And so I love that model, right? Because, if we have resistance in our heart to helping someone directly that may need it, we can at the very least um, offer our help and assistance, like I said, financially or otherwise, to the church, and by extension, that goes to the poor and the needy and the sick, in the community of the church, but even outside the community of church. So even, we do outreach beyond just helping members of the parish.
yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, I was just about to say like joining a church ministry is a great way to get your feet wet, and
Hmm.
it could be a great first step to becoming accustomed to helping folks. And then before you know it, you're helping your neighbors and you're helping people down the street and, stuff like that. And it kind of becomes, you gain momentum and it could even become like addictive, like in a really good way. Cause you're just like, wow, I helped that person. And like, I feel really great. Like, and like, where's the next thrill? Like, I want to help somebody.
So you're in it for the thrills.
I'm just saying, like, this is something that I might have experienced. I was like, that was really cool. I've never
Well,
done that.
that's part of your reward, right? That's part
Yeah.
of your
I've
reward,
never
is
felt that
that,
way before. I want to do it again. What is it going to be like? Yeah.
well, thank God. I mean, I would say that's a bit of grace, that
Yeah, it
feeling.
could be. Yeah. That's really interesting. I never thought about it like that.